To solve this quadratic equation, the first thing I'm going to do is put it into general form, and to do that, I'm going to have to get rid of my fractions here. So if I look at a lowest common denominator here, I have x minus 3 and x, so my lowest common denominator would be x minus 3. So to put everything over x minus 3, so the 1 would be multiplied by x, the 4 would be multiplied by x minus 3, and all of that would equal 2x minus x minus 3, and the 2 would have to be multiplied by everything, so the x and the x minus 3. Now because I put that over a lowest common denominator, I can now get rid of it, and I'm left with x plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 2x squared minus 6x. And if I bring this into my required formula, I'm negative 2x squared, the negative 6 will come over, and I'll have plus 11x minus 12 is equal to 0. Now I have it in my general form now, so now I can go ahead and proceed with my factoring. So first thing I'm going to do with when I factor here is I'm going to get rid of that negative and factor it out, and that would give me 2x squared minus 11x plus 12. So I'm going to factor 2x squared minus 11x plus 12. So when I factor the 2x squared minus 11x plus 12 is equal to 0, I'm going to look at this number and what factors would I have to multiply to give 12. So 4 and 3, they would both have to be negative. And the negative 11x here, the sum of them should add up to be negative 11. So I'm going to start with a 2x in a term and an x over here. So if I had a negative 4 and I had a negative 3, that would give me negative 3 times negative 4 would give me my positive 12. I'd have a negative 8x minus negative 3x would give me a negative 11x. So those are in fact my factors. So I'm going to set 2x minus 3 multiplied by x minus 4 equal to 0. And I'm going to set my factors to 0. So 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, and x minus 4 equal to 0. And when I solve for x here, I get 2x is equal to 3, x is equal to 3 over 2, and here I have that x is equal to 4. Now, before I can answer that those are in fact my roots, I do have to check. So I'm checking back into my original equation. The roots are equal to 3/2, and x is equal to 4. So substituting that back into my original equation, I'd have 1 over 3/2 minus 3 plus 4 over 3/2 is equal to 2. Okay, this would give me 3 over 2 minus 3. That would end up giving me negative 3 over 2 plus 4 over 3 over 2 is equal to 2. And I'm going to get rid of these denominators by multiplying by the reciprocal. So at negative 1 times 2/3 plus 4 times 2/3 is equal to 2. So negative 2/3 plus 8 over 3 is equal to 2, and that would be give us 6 over 3 equal to 2, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 is equal to 2, so 3 over 2 is a root. And to check x is equal to 4, I'd have 1 over 4 minus 3 plus 4 over 4 is equal to 2, and that would be 1 over 1 plus 4 over 4, which is 1 equal to 2. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 is equal to 2, so that is correct. So I can conclude that my roots are x is equal to 3 over 2 and x is equal to 4.